Okay, so hi and assalamualaikum. We are from LAX2047, Poetic Society, Group 43. So this is our group discussion video 2, in which we are going to recite the poem for the theme that we have choose, which is pandemic COVID-19. So the first group will be presenting for today. My name is Nurul Najiha binti Abdul Aziz. My metric number is 198024.
Hi, my name is Shafiq Akmal Musa. My metric number is 196544.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Saiful Ifan bin Rosman, and my metric number is 198682.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Safi bin Said, and my metric number is 197459.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Haris Imran bin Imran, and my metric number is 198666.
Hello guys, my name is Nurul Hidayah Muhammad Johar. My metric number is 198936 and I am from Faculty of Human Ecology.
Okay, so we will start with the poem recitation from group 1. We'll share the screen for the poem. So this is the poem that we have choose for the theme pandemic. Shafiq Akmal, you may start reciting.
Okay, as I from group 1, I already elected to read this poem about pandemic. May I start?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you guys. Okay. We may be young or old, but we must be bold against the enemy untold. We can't go to malls, nor can we go to waterfalls, because this virus is a scaring, sending our spine into shivering. If you have to go out, think twice. Wear your mask, be wise. After, excuse me. After coming home, sanitize and wash your hand thrice. COVID-19 is the name. It is playing a hide and seek game. By following the rules, we can ensure end games. That's all from me, guys. Round of applause.
Thank you, Shafiq, for such a great recitation of the poem. Okay, so after hearing the recitation, now we are going to discuss about the poem itself. So anyone want to start first? What about group 2? Like, what do you guys think about our group 1 poem?
This poem will break my heart. It's too deep for me.
Can you elaborate what is it?
Okay, from this poem, we know that COVID-19 is many side effect for us, especially people in the world. Because of COVID-19, we do the new norma, such as wear your mask, sanitize, and so on. So, how about you guys?
I think for the first 3 lines of the poem, which is we may be young or old, but we must be bold against the enemy until it told us that this COVID-19 virus can attack anyone, regardless whether you're young or old. But we must be brave and take care of ourselves against this unseen enemy. That's my opinion based on first three lines of the poem. What about you guys?
Okay, in my opinion, this poem is good since it have a SOP. Just like you can see, stated that you need to wear your mask, sanitize your hand, wash your hand, and I think if we are living in the new era of COVID, maybe the next future generation didn't have to face this situation. So by reading this poem, they can imagine what it feels like living in this COVID area. I think it's a very good poem and it's have many deep meaning to the readers. Yeah, I think that.
Okay, hello. Okay, I think in my opinion, this poem is a very proper and structured poem because if you can see each line, it end with the same word. You can see like old, bold, untold. Then we can see malls, waterfall. So I can say this poem is kind of for me it's a beautiful poem, and it's a poem that easy for anyone who easy to understand. Anyone want to read the meaning of the poem.
Yes, I agree with you.
I also agree with Haris. This poem is not that hard to understand, which is pretty good if we want to raise awareness about the pandemic to the public.
For me, as a reciter of the poem, yeah, when I recite this poem, immediately, I think we can understand what the poem try to share to us, and this like what Haris said, the structure, the use of word is very good. So for me, this poem about pandemic COVID-19 is a very beautiful poem.
And I
Okay,
think this poem should be public, post in public, right? Who agree with me? Because this poem is very beautiful and very easy to understand.
Yes.
Yes.
The word used in this poem also is very it's a common word that everybody knows.
okay. I think How about we go thoroughly about this poem? Just now, Saiful already told the meaning about the first three line. Okay, so anyone want to go next for the next line? What the poem trying to tell us?
I think in this poem, for the next three line, which we can't go to malls nor we can go to waterfalls because this very is a scary. It's like a warning for us. It's a warning and reminder for us that we cannot go to public space or open area space because this virus is can attack people around, can easily be affected. So yeah, kind of a warning for us, or maybe like a warning actually.
Okay, okay. So
Okay.
just now Haris already tell about until because this virus is a scaring. Okay, so I think for the three line, we can combine with this one line, sending our spine to shivering, yeah, because it's be more meaningful for me. I think we can go to malls. Now we can go to waterfall because this virus is scaring, sending our spine into shivering. I think this one make all the message that the poetry try to send to us more meaningful. That's I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I agree with you all. And for the next three line, if you have to go out, think twice, wear your mask, be wise. After coming home, sanitize. For this three line, that we know, if we or me want to go everywhere, I think you all guys must think twice for to go out or not. If you want to go out, you must wear mask, bring the sanitize, and also always wash our hands, uh, something like that. Uh, for me, I want to go Bazaar Ramadan. I think twice because very crowded go to go there, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I agree.
Yes, yes,
How about you?
very good of you.
Um, for me, what can I say from the meaning of the poem itself? It's like the last sentence is a COVID-19 is the name. It is playing a hide and seek game. By following the rules, we can ensure end game. This is actually is a very self-explanatory in which it's because since this is about a pandemic, so 19 is the name, and it's kind of remind us that we have to follow all the rules that already stated above just now, like having to wear the mask, having to wash our hands, sanitizing. So just doing that, following the rules, we can ensure the end of the COVID-19 and the return of the normal life that we had before. So that's what I understood from the poem itself. I can say this is actually a very explicit meanings in which it is very straightforward, direct. Doesn't really need it doesn't really cause confusion towards the readers. So that's what I can get from this poem.
Yeah, I agree with Najiha. But I would just want to add that at the sentence of it is like playing a hide and seek game. It's meaning that this COVID we don't know what is how it's the form. I mean like the shape of the COVID itself. And we just know that we need to be careful, just follow the rules since we don't know where we can get the virus. So everybody just stay safe by following the rules. Yeah.
That's actually quite something that I didn't realize before. Thank you so much, Hidayah, for pointing that line out. It's very clever, honestly, for me. So yeah, I agree with that. So what do you guys think, like the overall of this poem? Like, do you guys like it, or is there any improvement that you guys can think of for this poem?
for me, I think this poem is already complete and it's very understandable for some people, especially like me. Like when I use a common word like that. It doesn't need very, very hard, very, what was this? Okay, okay, that's all from me.
Yeah, I agree with Haris. As for me, for the poem Team Pandemic, this poem already for me complete. As this poem try to educate, I think, educate people about the current pandemic, COVID-19. So the writer clever by choosing a very straightforward word that can all the readers will understand what the writer try to tell them. So I think this is already perfect, and I very like this poem.
Yeah, I also am very agree with Haris and what Shafiq said just before. This poem is very educated, and it also emphasize the SOP that we should follow and the consequences that if we do not follow the SOP that was provided by the government or the Ministry of Health, and what can happen to us if we did not be careful with the COVID-19.
Yeah. So anyone else want to add on, or we can just wrap it up? Okay, I think that's all for our video discussion too for tonight. Thank you very much for everyone to attend. We will meet again next week for the next recitation of poem by group 2. Thank you so much.
What's
Thank
time
you, guys.
Thank you.
for the next discussion?
Same day, same date.
Same day, same day.
Same
Yeah,
day,
same
same
day,
time.
same
Same day,
time.
same time.
Uh,
Alright.
Okay,
all
thank
right.
you.
Okay. Thank you.
So for this poem, stay safe, everyone.
Okay.
Yes,
Stay safe, everyone. Thank you.
thank you.